Hello guys, welcome to today's video. So on today's tutorial, we're going to be creating basic shapes on Photoshop, and we are going to be putting our images behind like this and this. So without much ado, let's get started. So guys, if you are on your Photoshop, so make sure you click the file. If you are just launching the app, make sure you create a new document. So since you're already here, we're going to create a new document. And you can actually name it whatever you want to name it. You can actually put any size you want there, but today we are going to be going with 10 with 1280 by 1080. So we have our new Canva. So as you can see here where our mouse is, if you hover, you see this is our tool. You can actually just press the U key for our tool to come up. So we're just, if you press and hold, you see all the tools we have on Photoshop. So today we are going to go with the rectangle. For this tutorial, we are going to be going with the rectangle. So once you click the rectangle, as you see up here, you can see the fill. Make sure you choose a fill color so you can see what you are drawing on your Canva. So we are going to go with black, and that's it. So we're just going to draw a shape on our Canva. As you can see, it automatically fills the rectangle with black. So for us to, we're not going to be creating drawing another rectangle. So what we're going to do is we just hold our key. This is a short form tool for duplicate on Photoshop. We just hold all and we click and drag. As you can see, it automatically duplicates the rectangle for us. So if you want to, as you can see, as I'm clicking and dragging, you can see a smart object that automatically aligns one object from the other. So for you to, if you are not having this feature, make sure you go to view, you click view, go to show, and make sure you check your smart guide. So we call that smart guide, which automatically or helps us to automatically align the one object from the other. So we're going to be going with 5. So we press our alt key again and we hold and drag, and we do that one more time. Hold, alt, we hold and drag. So we're just going to press enter, and then you can then increase the design you want. So for me, I'm going to increase the size of this. So this is center, this is the rectangle in the middle, so it's going to be the longest. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, and there we go. So now what we're going to do is, my laptop is pretty small, so we're going to go up here. So this is our layer. We call this section the layer section. As you can see, we are on the layer section. We're going to click on our first layer, then we hold our control, press and hold our control, then we click all the layers. While we click on the layers, we merge the layers all together, so the layer should become one, so we can easily place our image inside the shapes. So what we are going to be doing is we click on one of the layers. As you can see, we have merge shapes. We are going to be clicking the merge shapes. As you can see, we now have one layer which have all our merge shapes. So as you can see, we can play with the shapes. So what we are going to be doing now is to import our image. So we're just gonna, let's just minimize our our canvas, sorry. So we just drag our image, we drag and we put in our application. So as you can see, our image is now an application. So we can maximize it back, and then we come to the edge. We can just hold and drag for it to cover the shapes we drew earlier. So, and there we go. So we have increased our image to fit in with the shapes we drew earlier. So we can just press enter. So now we come down here. So we are going to be doing what is called clipping marks. So once you right click, as you can see, we have clipping marks here. So the other way you can actually get this feature is by also coming to the layer. Once you click the layer, you see the clipping marks, and that's a shortcut for doing our clipping marks. And make sure your image is above the object we drew earlier. So we come and we just click our clipping mask, and there we go, our image. We merge our image with the object we drew earlier. So as I earlier said, we are also going to be doing the ellipse, this image. So without much ado, we are going to be putting a little bit of stroke behind the ellipse. So let's go and create another new document, and we can just, since it's a small image, we're just going to create okay and create, and there we go. So we come to our tools again, we click and hold. So this time around we are going to go with the ellipse tools. We go with the ellipse tools and we press shift on our keyboard and hold. When we press shift and hold, you have a perfect circle, and not a perfect circle. Shift and hold, we have a perfect circle. Now we have a perfect circle. Make sure you hold, you click and hold to have a perfect circle. Shift and you click on your canvas, then you pull to have a perfect circle. So what we are going to be doing is we hover, we go to stroke, let me take this up a little bit. Let's see. No, let's put our image before we then use the stroke so that it becomes clearer. So we do it again, we minimize, then we go, we take our image and we put, then we maximize, then we just make sure our image fits. Oops. Make sure our image fits our canvas, our fit and cover our objects. So we do the same thing again, we just right click and we go with clipping marks, and there we go in our clipping marks, and there we go, that's our clip. Now you can click your move tool, then you can actually move the image wherever you want to place it. And then with the stroke earlier, as we go for we click the layer, we the ellipse layer, then we go to stroke, then we can then increase our stroke the way we want it to be. And that's how you put your images on Photoshop, your images in objects on Photoshop. So if you do find this tutorial helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos on Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. Without much ado, see you on the next video. Bye bye.